Okay, hello, my dear students. Thank you so much for viewing our videos, all the videos that we have in mathematics. And today we will learn new things, which is about multiplication. We will use multiplication to solve word problems. Okay, are you ready? If you're ready, let's start now. Okay, let's go. Okay, once again, good morning. Today we will be learning on how to solve word problems, and we have 5 steps to do it. Okay, now here we go. Once again, my name is Teacher Gwapo and I'm your math teacher in grade 3 STP class. So these are the objectives that we have in the previous days: to multiply 3-digit number, to multiply 3-digit or 4-digit numbers by 1-digit number. We multiply 2-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. So these are the things that we learn previous days. And we learn also to solve word problems involving by 1-digit number. But now we will solve word problems involving by 2-digit numbers or 1-digit number. Okay. Now, using multiplication to solve word problems. Here we go. Here are the steps. So don't forget the steps, because in our test, I'm gonna give you the test, and then you must know the steps on how to solve it. Now, step number 1. When you solve the word problem, you must read the word problem carefully. Okay. When you say carefully, you must understand. Okay. You must understand the problem. That's step number 2. You have to understand the problem. What do you know about the problem? So in your book, you will see there a word problem. So you must ask yourself, what is the problem all about? What do I know about the problem? The problem is about the school, something like that. And then you will ask yourself, what do I need to find in the problem? What do I need to find? I must find the total number of scouts that taking the parade. Okay, that's a question. So you must ask yourself about the problem. What is the problem all about? And step number 3, you have to think what workings, okay, what operations you are going to use. In a previous month or a previous video, you'll learn to use addition, okay, plus sign. And then you learn how to use subtraction, or say minus sign. Now this time, we will use multiplication or times sign. It looks like a letter X, right? Okay, now you must decide what operations to use, okay? Now, that's the time that you will solve the problem. How to solve the problem? Of course, you need to write the multiplication equation, or let's say it, number sentence, okay? Number sentence, just like 2 times 2 is equals to blank, something like that, okay? And then step number 5, you will check the answer if my answer or if your answers are correct. Okay, you have to check it again. Every time you do your word problems, you have to check the answers. Okay, now let's try this one. Okay, the story in your book, you can see this in your book. Okay, you can see there 123 schools take part in a National Scout Day parade, right? There is a parade that you can see that one in your book, page 43. And each school represented by how many scouts? 6 scouts. Again, there are 123 schools. You can see it here, 123 schools here. Okay, 123 schools. And each school, there are 6 scouts. They represented 6 scouts in each school. Now, what do we need to find in this problem? What are we going to find in this problem? Now, we need to find the total number of scouts. How many scouts taking part in the parade? We need to find out. Now, here, you see it here, the working. 123 from here, okay? You can see 123 and the number 6. Okay, so 6 scouts. Now we will multiply, but before we will multiply, you have to write the sentence. As you can see there in your book, there are 123 schools, right? How many schools? 123. And how many representatives in each school? There are 6 representatives, 6 scouts. Now, the total number of scouts, if we will multiply, there are 738 scouts. This one is scouts, not passengers. Why is it passengers here? So this one is scouts. Cross it out. This is scouts. Okay. This one is scouts. The total number of scouts is 738. Okay. So this one, cross it out. This is not in part of the sentence. Now here on page 44, letter A, okay, or let's say number 1, okay, number 1. A stamp album consists of how many pages? 152 pages. Again, a stamp album consists of 152 pages. So that's the number of pages. And how many stamps are there? There are 8 stamps. Now, when we write a multiplication sentence, we will just do like this. Okay, now let's answer your book. Everybody, now try to answer your book. Write it there, working. In the working, you have to write there 152 times 8. Okay. After you write the working, you will write there the number of pages. How many pages? So you write this one in the second line. A stamp album consists of 152 pages. So you write this one in the second line. And then after that, you write there are 8 stamps on each page. How many stamps on each page? 8 stamps. Okay, 8 stamps. And then after which, after you write it there, you will write the total, because we will find the total. What are we going to find here? It says here, we need to find the total number of stamps. This is going to find here. This is the thing that we need to find here. Total number of stamps. How many stamps are there in the album? Okay, how many stamps are there all together? The total, we see total means all together. The number of stamps all together in 152 pages. Okay, since you're finished, now after that, you have to write there the total. So the total number of stamps is 1,216 stamps. Okay, the total number of stamps is 1,216 stamps. So the answer is here, the color red. So you have to write here how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 lines. Okay, good. Now in letter B, or let's say in number 2, or the second question here. Now here, the question here is, how many candies would you have if you had 48 bags of candies with 25 candies in each bag? Again, let me ask again. How many candies would you have if you had 48 bags of candies with 25 candies in each bag? Now, first, what are we going to do first? We need to find the number of bags, and there are 48 bags. And how many candies are there in each bag? There are 48 candies in each bag. Now, let's try to make a multiplication sentence, or let's say number sentence. So first, again, don't forget to make lines, 5 lines. The first line, you will write the working, okay? So make lines there. First line for the working, okay? Now in the second line, you write here the number of bags. Here, number of bags is 48 bags. And then you write here the number of candies in each bag. Number of candies is 25 candies. Okay, number of candies in each bag, there are 25. And then we will just multiply. Now if we will multiply, 48 times 25 is equals to 1,200 candies. So the answer, there are 1,200 candies altogether. Okay, that's it. Very easy. Now in letter C, the story here is about the number of potatoes in the baskets. Okay, so let me read the problem. Teacher Gwapo will read the problem for you. Here, letter C. Jerry collects 46 baskets of potatoes from his farm. Again, how many potatoes? 46 baskets of potatoes. Now, there are 24 potatoes in each basket. When you say each basket, means one basket has 24 potatoes. Now, question, how many potatoes does Jerry collect altogether? Now here, we need, the problem here is about the 46 potatoes, okay? 46 baskets of potatoes, and each basket has 24 potatoes. So how many potatoes does Jerry have all together, collected all together? So how many potatoes all together? Okay, so we need to make a number sentence. Okay, now here we go. Okay, now let us make a mathematical sentence. In mathematical sentence, we write here 46 times 24. 46 times 24. Don't forget, you use your ruler to make lines again. Okay, use lines. If you have lines there, you write there in workings 46 times 24. And then we write here that Jerry collects 46 baskets of potatoes from his farm. Okay, or up to here only, it's okay. If you will not write this one because it's quite long already, you stop here, up to here only, it's okay. Do not write this one, it's okay for me, no problem. Okay, so if you not write this one, it's okay. Just right there, Jerry collects 46 baskets of potatoes, up to here only, so that it's not very long for you to write your answer. In here, I just make this one a specific one. And then second line, a third line, you write there are 24 potatoes in each basket. And in the third line, fourth line, Jerry collects 46 times 24 is equals to 1,104 potatoes. So this is the number of potatoes that Jerry collected. And in the fifth line, you write the answer that Jerry collects 1,104 potatoes all together. So that's it. Very easy. Now it's finished. Good. Okay, for your homework, try to create a multiplication word problems on page 45. You will see there the example on how to make a word problem. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for watching and listening, Teacher Gwapo. God bless everyone. Now you can say goodbye to your friends. Bye-bye. Okay, goodbye, everybody. You can unmute your microphone and say goodbye to all your friends. Okay, unmute your microphone. Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Teacher Gwapo.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Teacher, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining in our class today. Thank you. Bye-bye.